Hi there. Welcome back to a new episode of Being Your Way. I hope you're doing well and probably enjoying these little snippets that I try to document and bring to you. For today's episode, I want to talk about the upside of doing something unconventional. And of course, it's all of the things that are related to freedom, being your own boss, having the flexibility to whatever you want at any point of time. But I feel the biggest upside of doing something unconventional or what you love is that you don't need to force yourself to do something anymore. Like for the longest time, have been doing things that weren't me and something I had to force myself to do. I did not realize how freeing and how peaceful it can be to not force yourself to do something for once and just do it for no reason, just because, just for the experience of it. So yeah, I'm not against the unconventional stuff. I'm against the constant pressure to become someone you are not and being stuck in that place and choosing that over and over again. I can understand that it is difficult. I can understand that you don't have enough time on your hands. I can understand that finance can be an issue. I can understand that you have responsibilities on your end. I can understand all of it. One thing that I cannot understand is choosing to stay stuck in a situation where you feel like you are forced to do something and it is draining you constantly and not doing something about it. And I never try to preach something like leave everything, forget all your responsibilities, and do something unconventional with your life. Do what you love because, of course, that's not how it works, and that's not how I went about my own path as well. I had enough savings in my bank when I started doing something different. I had enough time on my hand to experiment with different things. So I have taken a calculated risk in those sense. And I have nothing to lose with this content creation thing, which is why I'm doing it. So when you have so many possibilities in front of you, there's nothing to lose. You can win the game by putting an hour or two per week, maybe, and 10 minutes a day, maybe, if that is feasible for you. But what I cannot stand is people not choosing that for themselves and continuing to stick to something even when it does not give them the freedom to think, act, and function in the way they would like to. And again, I'm not trying to demean anything, any path, or shake someone into doing something unconventional. If following the conventional path brings you happiness, brings you peace, brings you alignment with your inner self, by all means, go with it. I just haven't seen that many instances and I haven't personally felt like that. So I'm just trying to bring voice to my thoughts in this space and not trying to discard anyone's feelings in that manner. But yeah, as someone who has always found it difficult to navigate these paths and communicate about it with others because not many understand it fully. I want to stand for those uncomfortable parts and those moments where you feel hopeless every single day, that you have to stick to a certain way of living and feeling like you can't escape it. But I'm just here to tell you that if you take even 10 minutes of your day to change that, it could compound, and there could be one day when you are able to escape that situation. But if you don't even start, try, do something about it in the first place, you've got zero chances at a better life. And I wouldn't want anyone to lose that chance, that dream that they have, that voice that they've suppressed for so long to just disappear. So, yeah, coming to the unconventional stuff, I think the biggest barrier is finances. No one knows. Uncertainty, stability, confidence, and all of it is just rooted in fear about everything in general. And that is something we are not able to cope up with. And I look at it as being a slave of my fears. So do I really want to live such a safe life that I lose my own identity and my divinity? I love the word divinity because I know for sure that all of us have a part of God within us. We and we do a terrible job at nurturing it, at allowing it to express itself. So I will always keep finding ways to allow that divinity to shine in whatever way I can. So my job and my duty is to clear away all the dirt and get to the divine potential that I am here to achieve. So that is one thing I keep reminding myself whenever I any sort of fear about the things that I'm choosing to work on and the uncertainties related to it. The moment I remind myself that I need to uncover my own divinity and do something about it. It's my responsibility, and I have the choice to get closer to it every single day. That's the time I can sleep with peace and not be bothered about the fears that come with it. And I'm genuinely so grateful for the times that we live in where you can play very safely without any downsides, like, or like really low downsides to things, and still succeed at whatever life you envision for yourself. So I truly, truly wish everyone gets to live a very exciting and enriching life and come from a place of that divine potential. Because if you're not doing that, if you're not close to that, if you're not choosing that in your life, you are missing out on probably the only thing that matters and that should be given more attention. And even if you have a list of fears that are blocking you from reaching that, you need to become stronger than those fears. You need to train your mind to develop enough resilience and courage to do this and keep choosing that no matter what. Because, as I said, the biggest upside to it is the freedom and the ability to do things without being forced to do it. Like, if money wasn't a thing, I don't think most of the people would be doing what they are at this point. And that indirectly feels like you are doing it out of some compulsion, some kind of force or pressure. Because if you didn't have to, you wouldn't. But what if you could change that to you don't have to, but you want to? So, yeah, there's no force, no compulsion, but you do all of it because you want it. You really, really, really want it. If you want it bad enough to keep choosing it. So, yeah, I think that's today. That's it for today. Again, a very short and quick one this time. Um, but that's all that I wanted to talk about on this particular topic. And I have been listening to the past few episodes and realizing that there is a lot of diversion and pause that I keep taking. So, like there's no flow in the talk, and I have mentioned before as well. Please let me know if it's a problem. Then I might have to think of a script in the terms of just having some pointers ready whenever I have an idea, so I can have like a rough pointer sort of a situation which I can refer to and talk back. Because right now it is literally just me, my feeling, and my thoughts. And I don't mind it, but I also wouldn't want your experience to be disturbed by the constant gaps in my articulation. So, yeah, I know right now not a lot of people are listening to this, but whenever that happens, whenever you come across this episode. You let me know about it. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope you keep choosing what you believe in and what you hope for and what you want to see materialize in your life. And I'll be here to always remind you that you are bigger than your fears and everything that has been told to you till now. So you keep choosing your own divinity all the time. That's it for today. Thank you so much if you've come so far, and I'll see you in the next one.